offseason?
Yeah, I went to Puerto Rico for a couple weeks to get some work in and everything. It's a great place to go play some baseball. It's a great community. Weather was great too, so I was really happy to get down there and work on some things.
What was the biggest thing you learned this past year?
I learned a lot about myself when it comes to like learning myself in this game of baseball, like more of like game planning and just how to get ready for each and every day. Learning myself, learning what works, learning what doesn't work for me. Just like little things to help me eliminate some things I don't need and add some things I need that'll help me for the season.
What's the plan for you defensively now?
Defensively, I still do the infield and the outfield. I've been working on my arm though as of lately for the outfield. Got me on the throwing program and stuff, so I'm doing some plyos and doing some extra stuff to get my arm in shape to play the outfield. Because recently I've been playing the infield like these last 2 or 3 years of my life, so I gotta prep my arm for the outfield now.
The Red Sox have said like they believe your athleticism plays best in the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's the long-term position
Rather
than the infield?
Yeah, it definitely could be. I could definitely see that for sure. People have kind of always said that my whole life. I've always kind of been back and forth between the infield and the outfield since middle school. So a lot of people have said that, and that's not a surprise. But just being able to get as most as I can out of both positions, like either I'm in the infield or outfield, is what matters the most.
When you look ahead, how do you envision yourself fitting in with this roster?
Wherever they need me, to be honest, because I play infield and outfield. So wherever they need to fill a spot or wherever they need me to play, I'll be available to play it because they'll let me know and we'll work on it and they'll help me get ready for the game, whatever it takes. So one day it could be outfield, one day it could be second base. One day it might be first base for some reason. But I couldn't tell you specifically because of my role. But they'll prep me and get me ready for whatever it is.
Is it hard when you look at the talent here and Roman and where guys are in the infield to figure out where there's a path for you to play more regularly?
No, because it's kind of been like that my whole life. Like everywhere I've been, I've never really been set in stone in one spot. Like I played shortstop in high school. I haven't played shortstop really since I've been a professional baseball player. I played outfield before I was a shortstop in high school. So like I've been all over the place. I've always been able to hit. So I think getting my offense back together is the main thing, and then we'll see what happens from there.
What have you been doing to get the offense back together? Like, is there a certain focus on like, pitch selection, or what is kind of the important thing to do to get the offense?
Pitch selection is actually pretty good. That's actually one of my strong suits, seeing the ball.
Yeah,
I can actually see the ball. I know the zone pretty good. Nah, just staying connected is one thing for me. I made some adjustments before I went to Puerto Rico. I moved my hands down. Got them in a better spot for me to go straight to the ball. So making everything simple and playing my game is the big thing. Don't try to do too much, because sometimes when you try to force too much, you get out of your style of play. And I feel like I definitely got out of my style of play last year a little bit, trying to do too much. Trying to force some things that didn't need to happen. So just going back to my game and keeping everything simple as possible. And connected is the main thing for me. I mean, my hands were a lot higher last year, and I had trouble, obviously, low in the zone. Moving my hands down gets me a little bit closer to the ball, and I'll be able to just go straight to the ball. So I try to keep everything simple as possible. Instead of all the moving, my hands moving and all that, I felt like I was really disconnected. And that comes with it, that comes with the territory, being new, playing professional baseball for the first time, being excited, maybe doing too much, too fast. And now that I'm back under control and have an idea of what I really want to work on, I'll be able to control that a lot better, I feel like.
And they said that you put on some weight and stuff like that?
Yeah. I finished the season last year at 202, 203. I'm 216 right now.
Okay. And has that been mostly through diet too, in addition to different type of workouts that you had done from previous off seasons? Or
I really didn't change too much of that. I have a great nutrition plan. The nutritionist gave me a great plan and everything. But mainly just working out, eating, kind of relaxing, not really being nervous kind of helps you, I guess, gain weight, So being new last year, maybe shed a little weight a little too fast in the beginning, just trying to get used to everything and seeing everything for the first time. So I think being able to relax a little bit, go home, spend some time with my family, help me do that. But second time through is usually always better, so I'm looking forward to it.
Just given everything that you went through last year, for both good and bad, how I guess what are your takeaways that you can put towards the new year as you go into the new season?
Right. Just learning more about myself, kind of like I said in the beginning, just learning what I can improve. I know what I can improve on now going through my first MLB season and getting better from there, just breaking it all down from square one, fixing my swing up a little bit, making some adjustments I need to make. I'm big into that. I know that I have to adjust, and that's part of the game. You're always going to have to make adjustments. So finding that early is a good thing so I can adjust and be ready for the season to come.
What different of a headspace are you in now compared to, say, the end of last season?
Good. I mean, I was in a good headspace last season too. It was just making adjustments, just trying to make the right adjustments was kind of tough, I think, as the season went on. But we got together and talked about it and made the adjustments after the season, and I've been working through them now. And my headspace has been good, though. I mean, being new last year was fun. It was interesting, and it's hard to put into words the experiences I had just playing professional baseball for the first time. So, but my team has taught me a lot along the way, just looking up to some of the older guys on the team and everything. So, second go around, I feel a lot more relaxed and like I know what's kind of going on around me now. Than last year, like last year I was just kind of all over the place because I didn't really know what to expect. I was just kind of there, and then let me see what happens, So this year's feel a lot more relaxed so far.
Is it good to know? Is it good to know what you? Is it good to feel like you know what you're doing then? You know what's going on?
Yeah, I have a plan. I know what's going on. I kind of know how everything works a little bit. I'm more familiar with the guys on the team this year and the coaches and the staff, so I'm a lot more comfortable.
When you look back on like all the highs and lows, right? There's a great variance there. You make the team surprisingly out of spring training. You're in the starting lineup on opening day. You hit your first home run in the first few days of the season. You get your contract extension. You get Rookie of the Month for April, and then by June you're optioned and back in Worcester. Like, how do you square all those high highs and low lows?
I think that's the beauty of it. The high highs, I know I can do it. I know I can be a professional baseball player. I have confidence in myself and my abilities. I've always had. I know that's there. Also, the other side of that is obviously the lows. Going through it for a couple months and then getting options. I know what that's like too. And knowing how to get out of that faster, I think is the main thing. And now having a plan going into next season, I think if I do struggle a little bit, I'll be able to get out of it a lot faster than last year when I was just kind of trying to still figure everything out.
You feel like you survived, like your rookie year was a test and you survived even though there was some disappointment?
Yeah, because there was success too. Right. So that was the great part of my eyes. It's like there's two sides of it, There's the great side. I know what I can do. I know what I did. Pre-adjustments. And I know what I have to do after adjustments. So it's like there's two different sides of it, and there's so many ways you can look at it, but I don't think it's a failure or anything of last year, the way my season went or anything like that. It's just kind of how I came up and how everything has happened these last 2 years I've been in pro baseball. It's amazing. And honestly, you need it sometimes, to grow. So I'm really excited for this year. I think it's going to be a lot better than last year. Just going in with a plan and a foundation, I'm in a good spot.
You feel like the adjustments you've made are helping you pull the ball better?
Yeah, definitely. We talked about that, using that side of the field a lot. Obviously, I can shoot the ball with the second baseman set whenever I want, but pulling the ball is going to be a part of my game. But also not forcing it. We talked about that too. I think some of the times last year I was really trying to force it and became really disconnected and started cheating a little bit, 2 pitches. And when that happens, then I get sped up and off balance and everything. So we talked about it, and I have a plan and an idea of what I need to do to keep myself balanced and connected. So I can't take advantage of those pitches that come inside and hit them to left field and not try to force it too much, because I got to play my game at the end of the day also and incorporate that part of the game too, because I know Green Moss is over there.